Hello everybody, so I'm back. Sorry, I was just a bit tired, so I took a quick break. So, as you can see in the thumbnail, we're gonna make a ragdoll type game for testing and for yourself, okay? If you really like ragdolls and you want to start with like a GTA 4 type vibe. So, you want to head on over to Fab, either with the Epic Games Launcher or on browser. So, just click Fab. And you want to search up with this cover, locomotion and price for free. Yep, and you'll see advanced locomotion system. Now you just want to create the project, and there. I would recommend 4.27 because it's the most performance, but if you want a really hyper realistic game, which will be harder to do, 5 you can choose, but I'm a Unreal Engine 5, but I'm used 4, so yeah. Now once it's finished downloading, you want to go to your library, you want to go to Unreal Engine library, and you want to start up the project. So, I think it's this one. Yeah. So, just launch it up. No wait. Is it this one? Yeah. Alright, it's kind to here. Alright, so once you're inside, what you want to do is you want to see here. This is the ragdoll stuff. Default. It's good, but it's not really realistic. But who does this when they fall wrong? And what I like to do is I want to go here, and just set the camera speed a bit slow. Sorry for the quickness, pace. You want to go to modes, then landscape, and this is for Unreal Engine 4. That's what I said for 4. With 5, I don't know where it is, but it'll be somewhere here, I think. I don't know. And you just want to set the brush size to a bit smaller, like 500, and you just want to go in the back part of this area and just want to lift it up a little bit, like make it sort of like a ramp, so just like this. Alright, so this is perfect, and you want to go to sculpt, flatten, and just flatten it a bit because we do want it to be a little pavement, I guess. Just smooth it out. Perfect. So now you have a smooth, flat plane. I don't know what it's called. And go to selection. Now you want to grab your character and just drag it and just put it up there. Oh yeah, by the way, when I'm doing this, I press F just by itself. So you can just click anything and just press F and it goes automatically. So yeah, it's a good tool to use. And here I want top to mount it. And the reason why I've done this is because of this. So you can actually show the animation physics instead of just falling like that. However, the problem with this one, nobody does that when falling. So, and also the character quite ugly right now. So what you want to do is in the details part, you want to click on the BP character that you are using and scroll down, and you should see solid color. Click that and you should look like this. Now all these colors show what they are pretty much, but don't worry about the default color. That's for the solid color. So the skin color, shirt color, pants color, shoes color, and glove color. Personally, I would love some gloves, so I'm gonna make it like this, and like that. But you can make it however you want. There. So that's my character. Perfect. Now what we want to do is we want to make a more realistic, like, what was that? Huh, that was so cool. You just started rolling. Anyways. What was I gonna say? So yeah, we want to make a more realistic for when falling down a hill. I mean, I don't know what to say. You could do like a thing when it like put a trigger box on every single hill in your game, but I'm not gonna do it in this one because I'm just gonna test it on hill. So you're gonna add like add on trigger volume and link it to the character BP, which links it to the animation blueprint, and it's gonna do the thing that I'll show you later. Okay, so here's the character. What you want to do is you want to go to Advanced Locomotion before in the content browser, then go to Character Assets, Mannequin Skeleton, and you should see here all that stuff. Now you want to click on Alias and MVP. Once you're in here, go to Ragdoll States, and you should see in Ragdoll, and here is the thing that displays. Now this is not that bad, but it's not as good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab roll, and I'm gonna link into there. Now what the roll does is it makes it like a real person would fall down. Yeah, so it does look more realistic. However, if we do want to make it, what's it called? Flying, and then it goes into the roll state, so it goes from the other flare, like the default one, into this when it lands into the ground. So it tucks in before it goes into the ground. We're gonna have to do some more coding than that. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to back to the Advanced Locomotion before. Go to Blueprints, Character Logic, ALS base under character for beast BP, not anim man, base character BP. Now once you're in here, you wanna go to the Ragdoll system, not in there, in functions. It might be closed, so just open it, and you'll see Ragdoll system. And you wanna do on Ragdoll update, you wanna do line trace by channel. Then for the start, we want to do it from the character mesh. Sorry, so go back and just drag mesh and then get location. And make sure it's get world location, not relative location, or it won't work. So start, there it is, and you want to do that again, get location. However, for the end, you want to split it on both sides, just right click and split, and you want to do subtract. Is it subtract? Let me just check it out. Yeah, subtract. Alright, so you want to do subtract, let's say about 700, and put it in there. So just plug all them like that, and we want to do this just so we can see it. And now just test it out, and you'll see there's a line going down. It's a red line. And yeah, now go back, and from the return value you want to do a branch, and this what will be useful is to print string, and you you want to print whether it's true or false, just so you know for sure. So if it's collided with the floor. And as you can see there, it's too far down. So we're going to go back here and we're going to make it like 100 just to test it out. Alright, so that's, I guess, worse-ish, so 300 maybe. There, so wait. Perfect. So now we see that is, we want to make it so tuck in. We want to make a new variable, tuck in. And we want to make it, if it's true, make it true. So from the branch. Oops, sorry. And yeah. Compile and save it. Now we want to go back into the NMBP. And in here, we want to change into the alphabet. We want to search flail. ALS_flail. So we want to put the default one. Yeah. So it would be like this. For falling. And we want to make it so when it's near the floor, the character tucks in. So go to the ALS Ragdoll state, and in the Ragdoll state you just want to drag out of state, name it tuck in, and just go inside it and then search up roll and land roll left, and make sure it has to be the green one. It can't be any one of these. You see they're green. And, yep, perfect. Now I just need to drag that there. However, there's nothing actually showing like on what to do it, like if there's speed fast or not. So what we need to do is you want to go to the update graph, and you should see this maybe, and you want to go here. Oh wait, actually here, sorry. Yeah, you want to do this, and you just want to expand the bracket a little bit. Sequence. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast to base character BP, and you want to get try get pawn owner, and what you want to do is you want to get tuck in, and tuck in is our variable that we set earlier in the blueprint, which is from the line trace thing. And you just want to right click there and promote to variable, and just link it there. So compile and save. Taking a bit. Yeah, don't worry about this because that's what we're doing now. So you want to go back to the ragdoll states, and in here with this one, the one that goes from in ragdoll to the tuck in, you want to click and open it, and you want to put in tuck in. And for the one go from tuck in to ragdoll, you just want to do tuck in, however don't link it, and you want to branch out not boolean. So pretty much what it does is says if it's false. So now it should work perfectly. And yeah, it done it, as you can see. However, nobody likes that on the screen, just a bunch of red lines, so we're just going to delete the print string, drag it there, and in here we just want to make it none. So draw debug type none, and there. Perfect. And even when it's near the floor, it still does the normal roll. However, I don't know about that part, so okay. What was I gonna do? Wait, so do that if movement state. Wait, what? Yep, so copy that. And boolean. And just copy and paste that there. However, we want to make it equal to Ragdoll. Just there. And link that there. So perfect. So what this checks is if it's tucked in and if the movement state is ragdoll. However, if it's not, it won't go to there. So and again we do that again. We just do that there from the not and boolean. Put that there and just leave it like this. So it's should be exclamation mark equal and just link that to there. Now should work and fix that messy thing. Oh flip, that doesn't work. I think I might know why. It's something with the motion. Oh yeah. So I know why. Right. So it goes from the tuck in straight into the ragdoll thing. However, when we're tucking in, we also want to do one. Just delete this, I'm sorry for that. Okay. Go back to ragdoll states, and for the tuck in, drag it into the blend outpost. Now, what we want to do is we want to go from the in ragdoll to the blend outpost. We just want to get that, copy that, go here, and just paste in there. Perfect. Pile. And I think that should I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it definitely smoothed it out, I guess. I mean, but that's for another time. So, yeah. Okay, so just need to check this out. Oh yeah, so we want to do that if and boolean. What's it called? Movement state equal to ragdoll yes, I think that did it. Wait, did it? No, it didn't. Alright, so I don't know why that doesn't work. However, what you've created right now is a realistic ragdoll simulation. And yeah, so you can have fun with it, make your own map, and just enjoy. So I think that's it, guys. Bye bye.